Bhagavad Gita, a self-study tutorial to read fluently, learn the meaning, and to memorize. Introduction. Jai Guru Datta. I offer my humble and reverential prostrations to the divine lotus feet of my Sadguru Deva, His Holiness Sri 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 Ganapathy Sachchidananda Swamiji, for blessing me in Kurukshetra on the day of the complete Bhagavad Gita recitation by 46 children, with the opportunity of rendering this service of providing audio lesson files to devotees worldwide via YouTube and Vimeo who are interested in learning the Bhagavad Gita. I fervently pray for Sadguru's grace for a successful completion of this project in a timely manner. Bhagavad Gita is the most sacred ancient text in Sanskrit. It occurs as a part of the great epic, the Mahabharata. It is highly revered all over India. Many scholars and philosophers across the globe have recognized and acknowledged its spiritual merit. They have declared that its study has positively changed their lifestyle and perspective on life. The work has been translated into numerous world languages, yet the value of the work and its profound message remain unknown to most people. This is a work that belongs to all humanity through eternity and not just to those of Indian origin. His Holiness Sri Ganapathy Sachchidananda Swamiji of Avadhoota Datta Peetham, Mysuru, India, with his divine vision, foresees in the very near future thousands of enthusiastic devotees from all over the world, eagerly memorizing and blissfully reciting the entire Bhagavad Gita, all 700 shlokas, verses, fully aware of the profound message that each verse conveys. As a start, Sri Swamiji has inspired over 100 children from different countries between the ages of 8 and 18 to memorize the entire text within a duration of 1 year. He personally escorted them to chant it in Kurukshetra, the actual location where the Mahabharata war took place and where this priceless teaching was originally revealed to mankind. Now, 175 children are ready to recite the entire text of the Bhagavad Gita on December 23, 2017 in Dallas, Texas, USA at the Sri Karyasiddhi Hanuman Temple. In addition, over 100 adults have received training in fluently reading out loud all 18 chapters of the Gita. Some of them mastered the skill within 18 to 90 days, depending on their level of interest and time available. Bhagavad Gita was taught by God, who incarnated as a human being about 5,000 years ago. He was known as Sri Krishna. He revealed to his disciple Arjuna, out of immense love and compassion, the secret of creation, the relationship between man and God, and the purpose of human life. This teaching transcends religion. It is relevant to every human being regardless of nationality, race, religion, gender, social status, and age. The indisputable truth contained herein is eternal, unchanging, and more precious than life itself. It spells out in detail how one should live to realize and reach God. It gives details on what to eat, how to conduct oneself, how to achieve mastery over the mind, and how to react to situations. Understanding these lessons and applying the rules in daily life certainly grants peace of mind, contentment, and above all, indescribable bliss. This series of audio lessons makes it easy for everyone to teach themselves the Bhagavad Gita. If 4 verses are learned each day, in 6 months the entire text will be committed to memory. Those who find memorization too challenging may opt to learn to read the text fluently from beginning to end. Sri Swamiji insists that all children up to age 18 should commit the verses to memory, since the resulting strong memory and enhanced power of concentration will certainly help them significantly in their academic studies and future careers. It is Sri Swamiji's vision that countless devotees will gather at Kurukshetra in the state of Haryana in India where the original teaching took place, and they will chant the entire Bhagavad Gita in the same location where Lord Sri Krishna delivered his divine message thousands of years ago. They may chant the Gita at other sacred venues as well periodically to assure the welfare of the world. The sound of the syllables themselves hold immense spiritual power. Their vibrations, which spread into the atmosphere, will have far-reaching positive effects on human minds and nature. Lesson sequence. The second file will give an introduction to the Sanskrit language, the vowels, the consonants, and their proper enunciation. Also, the rules for the correct pronunciation of certain syllables and phrases based on context. Files 3, 4, 5, and 6 will have the Dhyana shlokas, contemplative verses which extol the glory of the work, explain its context, describe the greatness of the narrator, Lord Sri Krishna, offer prayers to Goddess Saraswati, and pay tribute to sage Vyasa, the author of the Mahabharata. From file 7 onward, the actual text consisting of 18 chapters. Each audio file will contain lessons for about 4 verses. Each chapter will begin afresh with a new file number. Gita Mahatmyam explains the benefits derived from the chanting of this sacred text. Even chanting one single verse or one single chapter each day grants immense spiritual benefit. Gita Saram, the grand finale, Bhagavad Gita in a nutshell, set to music. The essence of each chapter is condensed into one short verse in Sanskrit. This was composed by Sri Swamiji, set to tune and sung by himself. It contains 19 verses, one for each chapter plus the refrain. Lesson format of the self-study Bhagavad Gita tutorial. First, the text of the shloka is slowly read out as prose to show clarity in pronunciation. Any required emphasis in syllables will be mentioned for the learner to make note. Then the shloka is rendered in a simple tune. Each shloka is divided into 4 padas or segments. The first pada is repeated 9 times, then the second pada is repeated 9 times. The first and second padas together, forming the first line of the verse, are repeated 9 times. The third pada is repeated 9 times, then the fourth pada is repeated 9 times. The third and fourth padas together, forming the second line, are repeated 9 times. The entire shloka is repeated 9 times. In this format, each audio file will present about 4 shlokas. Simply by listening with concentration and repeating along will make it very easy to commit these verses to memory. The text and the meaning of the 4 shlokas is given in the description section of each file. Note: as chapters are learned thoroughly, it may be possible to arrange for periodical assessments by a trained judge who will point out any errors and suggest corrections. Since Sanskrit is Deva Bhasha, language of the gods, it is very precise. Every syllable has its distinct meaning. Any mispronunciation would result in distorting the meaning. Hence, accuracy of the text and precision in pronunciation are crucial. Internet link to an excerpt from the recent rendition by children in Kurukshetra is given. Shri Guru Datta.